Ashanti, can you talk about the true nature of loss and gain, and then having faith in that true nature of it?
Okay. Everything in the world is dualistic. Dualistic means pleasure and pain, gain and loss, success and failure, inside and outside. So duality means two, and there are two sides of the coin, pleasure and pain. Pain is hidden in the pleasure, loss is hidden in the gain. People are running after pleasure, running after gain, running after success because they don't know the entire process. If you know the entire process with awareness, then your attraction for success, gain, fame, power would disappear. Yogi Patanjali 200 BC mentioned that for a wise person, all the pleasure are painful. So they see the whole process so they don't get trapped into it. Why? He says first one is tapa, means effort. To gain anything, success or wealth or anything, you need lots of effort. So when you are using effort, you are wasting energy, you are not enjoying life. After you attain what you wanted, then you have to maintain it, you want to sustain it, and you have fear of loss. So this whole process, tapa, is suffering. Second thing is parinama. Parinama means result. Result of everything. All the pleasure ends in pain. Success ends in failure. Because whatever success is relative, the things change. Third thing is sanskara. Because whatever you experience, what is pleasant to you, you want to hang on to it. So it generates impression in the mind and craving in the mind. And craving itself is suffering. I'm enjoying now, but I have desire to enjoy tomorrow. That is craving. And then viparita guna. Guna means qualities. Qualities of our mind changes. So what is pleasant in one mood, like you are eating meal, and you listen to bad news, your mood is different, then you don't enjoy the same meal. So because of this, everything sooner or later is creating problem. How is this duality created? Duality is created because of ego, I consciousness, and intellect. They together produce awareness that I am separate from you. Other way to look at it, duality is produced by mind. Because if there is no mind, there is no duality, because mind creates, mind or intellect creates I and you, inside and outside, good and bad. So because of this, we become restless. So be free from that gives us freedom, because if I am alone and there is nothing outside, so there is no thought about being alone, no thought about needing something, or be successful, which was good, better meditation, better success, better, or God, even all the concepts disappear. And other part of question is how to cultivate faith. Faith is not simple belief. Most people's faith is only belief system. They belong to religion. They have a label. I belong to this religion. I belong to this God, this nation. These are all belief system. For Shraddha or faith, one needs to cultivate it. One has to hear it from scripture or spiritual master who has experienced it. So that is called Shravana or listening or hypothesis. Then second part is digesting it, analyzing it, called yukti. With logic it should make sense. And third one would be anubhuti, means experience. You experience it. When you experience, that becomes your faith. So any practice you do it, you get tuned with it, and you get your own reference that I'm getting somewhere. And this is what happens. What Yogi Patanjali describes, there are hindrances for higher practice, and one hindrance is one doesn't feel I'm advancing enough. So, because all the experiences are subjective, it's not outside telling you what you are experiencing. In the worldly life, somebody says, oh, you are wealthy, you are healthier, you are more flexible. No, here you are own judge. So you have to have kind of inner trust that is called Shraddha or faith. So faith in our own self is necessary to sustain, and that can be attained by constant practice. So all the problems can be eliminated two ways. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Atmani eva atmana tustaha. Be content in the self with the joy of self. So you get established, you don't need anything. Yogi Patanjali says, just beginning, that yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is removing all the 5 mental modifications. That means mind gets introverted, then you exist by yourself. Tadadrushtuhu swarupe avsthanam. That means the self remains attuned to the self. That means all the questions, all the logic, all the thinking disappears. There is no right or wrong. There is no concept. There is no God. There is no accomplishment. Because you are the essence. You are the substratum.